Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And it does. All right. Yep, and we go bring it to you. A good old measured Kool-Aid. Because you know your boy Boss done slept on it. And it's been a long... Because usually I only have one day to sleep on it. But obviously the game was on Thanksgiving, so I had Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. So obviously it's a lot that happened, a lot that's happening. And we go measure this Kool-Aid. We go give y'all this sauce, cause it's plenty. Not as much as last week, but enough. So man, y'all sit back, relax. Boss is gonna give you that smoke.
Boss Cowboy Sports,
Where your voice.
where your voice matters.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
Good time.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month, still from year to year. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day.
Let's go.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter.
Do it again, again, again.
And all the executives come in and help us shoot.
Do it again, again, again.
All right, man. So let's kick it off. All right, man. Good to see everybody. We still on this off week. It's weird sitting there on these Thursday games, but y'all know how it is, man. You need the Cowboys on these primetime games because we got to run it up.
Run it up, run it up.
They be needing us. But obviously it's a lot going on, so I'm going to kind of just dig into it. So obviously when we look at the Measured Kool-Aid report, it's a little different. All of them are full of mysteries all the time. I always got some mysteries on here. So you see Philly. I thought we was talking about Washington. Yeah, we gonna talk about Washington. We gonna talk about that. But hey, I've pretty much moved on. You see a blind ref. Everybody should already know I'm going with that, right? But then you see DK Metcalf and you see Darius Leonard. So it's a whole lot of discussions that we got to have on this Measured Kool-Aid. So, you know, obviously the news that everybody gonna want to talk about is Shaq, all right? Darius Leonard, all right? Darius Leonard is kind of what's moving right now because that's what everybody want to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Measured Kool-Aid. We go just kick it right off. We ain't play no games. Let's go. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Let's go. All right, so Darius Leonard is the talk right now that's going on. It's people that's for it. It's people that's also against it. All right, I've talked to both sides. I'm gonna just give y'all my opinion on it. I like it. And I'm happy the Dallas Cowboys are being aggressive about Darius Leonard right now, because linebacker was something that we've been having problems with. But it's a dilemma because you seeing an uptick in the play of people like Bell. Clark even starting to come on a little bit. But the problem, and it's been basically since training camp, depth. Depth has always been an issue with us. So I like it because, first of all, depth. That's the number one thing I like about it, is putting us in a position to have some bodies and to be ready for something that can happen as we get into the latter parts of the season, the December parts of the season, where a lot of teams start running the ball. Then, be honest, who didn't get nervous when we saw Bell out for a little while versus Washington? Who didn't get nervous? Who didn't start thinking about depth? Right? So after seeing Bell, lead the game for a little while, yeah, I'm for Darius Leonard. Now, I'm also majorly for Darius Leonard because Darius Leonard was the first time that I really stepped out and was very confident in my own research in my own eyes. So Darius Leonard, when he was coming out, Darius Leonard was not highly touted at all. He was actually undersized and was declared to be so. Yeah, he was undersized. Now, when I was really developing my own eyes and growing the confidence to be bold, so I did something that was bold. When I was creating my ranks, I put Darius Leonard as my number one linebacker. Yeah, remember that was with Roquan Smith too in that class. I had Darius Leonard over Roquan Smith. Some people, I already know what you're saying.
Oh, hell no.
But I did. And I'm going to tell you why. When I was looking at Darius Leonard, what really made me rank him so high coming out of South Carolina was when he was playing in the Senior Bowl. I noticed that he was the leader of the defense in just a week's time. He was the leader, and it was obvious. And I noticed it. I was like, this dude is leading all these guys on that defense. And you can see it. Like, it's ways to know when a guy's the leader. When everybody looks to you for approval, you the leader. When everybody interested in your opinion before they make a move, you are the leader. The body language of everybody in the Senior Bowl was saying that he was the alpha. And so I was like, what kind of dude is Darius Leonard to where all these guys at the Senior Bowl are basically the alphas already? You are already one of the best people on your team. So when I saw all those other alphas catering to Darius, I was like, that dude's special. And he underrated. So, and obviously he also played good in the Senior Bowl. So then I went back and looked at more film on him. Yes, I saw he was undersized, but I felt like he was playing with more heart than any of the other linebackers. So I ranked him number 1. I put it in a bunch of Cowboy groups, got trolled over it. You know, some Cowboy fans was like, oh, I know you're trying to be different, boss. But I was right. Darius ended up being the defensive rookie of the year over Roquan Smith, all of them boys, Evans, all of them boys. So, LVE, all of them. So, it's just one of them things to have a chance to get him in. I like it. And we don't know how it's going to play out. Because all I want to do is see competition. That's what I want to see. I want to see, can we improve? Especially the second level of the defense. Like, when you can bring in somebody that's a real alpha, a real leader, an emotional leader, a guy when he talks, he's going to command the room. I'm telling you, I've been seeing it since he was in college. So, would he still be a bastard though in our organization? Yep. He would, but we might still need him. So, as a measure Kool-Aid, I'm going to say I'm all the way for it. And I hope they sign him. But I also trust that the front office is going to do their due diligence. I trust it. They're going to do their due diligence. They're going to, because remember this is important. The Cowboys have the best medical team in the league. Yeah. The best. See, boys forget. Malik Hooker, injurypredictor.com had a 99% chance that Malik Hooker was going to be re-injured. Did he get re-injured on the Dallas medical team?
Oh, hell no.
With a 99% chance of re-injury. And see, I know a lot of people was panicking, going crazy when Terrence Steele had a suspect game versus Philly. But see, you got to remember, he was injured at the very same time as Kyler Murray. So ask yourself, no, I'm serious. When was Steele ready to go? And when did Kyler Murray start playing? Nah, my boy Jay Hood say all these teams got top-notch doctors. No, they don't. No, all doctors are not equal, my man. Nope. Dallas has some special doctors because the time in which Michael Gallup came back, a lot of orthopedic surgeons were saying it was impossible at the rate in which Michael Gallup came back. The rate in which Steele came back. Then shoot, Tony Pollard. So when you talking about Darius Leonard being added to our medical team, it makes him an even better candidate. See, to my boy J215 Hood, let me ask you a question. What do you call somebody who graduated from medical school with a D average? Matter of fact, I'm asking everybody, what do you call somebody that graduated from medical school with a D average? I want to see y'all answer too. What do you call them? You know what you call them? Doctor. See, you have some that graduate A students from medical school. Then you have people that graduated and they barely graduated, but you guess what you still call them? Doctor. Yeah. The ones so no, all doctors are not the same, bro. Come on now. Yeah, you call them doctor. So just like there are levels to doctors, there are levels to medical staffs. And see, I can show you, I ain't got time to show you, but the Dallas Cowboys got graded the highest medical team in the NFL. So there's no team that does a better job of restoring guys. Like, even remember, Dak had surgery on his thumb and came back in 5 games and didn't miss a beat. Man, come on, man. So anyway, that Darius Leonard, it literally could be the move to put us over the top. It could. Now, will I expect it to play out immediately? Nah. I think it's gonna take about 3 weeks to ramp him up. It's gonna take about 3 weeks. Like, look how long it took Evans, right? I would put about the same timeline on him. Plus, I bet $1 million that Dallas is not gonna want to rush him if they bring him in. They gonna want to get him all the way acquainted to the rehab process of the Dallas Cowboys. They not gonna rush it. So I just want to give y'all my 2 cents on that, and get back to the rest of this stuff on the Kool-Aid report. So another thing that's sitting on there that's pretty obvious is you see the refs, right, with Philly. So I'm gonna tell y'all just straight up, there's no way you watch the game with the Bills versus Philly and you over here thinking that if we end up playing Philly at the link, that we go get us some fair calls. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So Cowboy Nation, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, get ready, and especially the players. One of the wisest statements came from a friend of mine, and he said something that a lot of us need to hear. He said it straight up. He said, life is not fair, get over it. That's true and real. Life is not fair, get over it. So we should go ahead and embrace ourselves. We should just embrace ourselves for what's likely gonna happen. What always happens, we not gonna get our calls, y'all. It's not gonna happen. So us being in a situation where we not gonna get our calls, especially if you watched the game yesterday, you can already see, man, these refs, A lot of them are blind. And see, I'm going to tell you something. I'm keeping it all the way real. Have you ever seen a ref cheat? I have. I'm going to give y'all this is true. My nephew was playing football. All right. Hear me out. My nephew was playing football. And so I go to support my nephew. I go to the game. And guess what? One of the refs was a guy I used to work out with. He said, "Oh man, what's up, Sly B? What's up, baby?" This is why he was reffing. He said, "What's up, baby? What's going on?" I said, "What's up, man?" He said, "Which one of these teams your boy play for?" I said, "Nah, this is my nephew. That's him right there." That's all I said. Immediately he started cheating. Ooh. My boy, his bias kicked in. See, a lot of people think that these refs don't have no biases. Yeah, nah, these refs be having biases. And I think the Cowboys need to have a major plan in place for these refs. If I was Mike McCarthy, I'm being all the way honest. I'm going to tell you what I would do. I will make sure that all my best players know all the names of every ref and talk to them. See, I'm being honest. See, listen, my sons was number 1 in the state in karate, right? And so the first time they was in the state championship, my son got cheated. He got cheated because when you in a karate school, you're not supposed to judge your student. You're supposed to get up and let another judge your student because they don't want you to have a bias towards your own student. Guess what happened with my son when he was performing his kata? One of the instructors judged his own student. So guess who lost the state tournament? My son. So I used it as a lesson. I was like, bro, we got to teach you about politics. And I began to teach them about politics. And I began to teach them about don't be like the other karate students who treat judges like they're invisible.
Oh, hell no.
You got to intentionally treat them like people. Don't throw the ball at them like they don't matter. Get a ball to them. Like the Dallas Cowboys got to play every political game. Like, because at the end of the day, referees are men and women. And whenever there's a man or a woman making a judgment, you could affect their judgment based on how you treat them. Dallas has to be very proactive on how they court the refs. It's more than just knowing who the refs are going to be. If the head referee is named Jim, the first thing I say is, Dak, you need to go talk to Jim. Go talk to him. And Dak, I was, hey, what's up, Jim? What's going on, man? Big fan of you, man. Make sure I know you go call it right today, man. It's always good to work with you guys. You guys are the best ref team, even if you don't like them. Even if you know they be throwing some bogus flags. You got to work them. Work them refs. Man, it's good to see you. Yeah. So then, right after Dak go talk to Jim, CeeDee Lamb should go right over to him. Hey, Jim, what's going on? Give him that big smile. Hey. Yeah, I'm talking about working it. Yeah, because that's what we gonna have to do. That's what we gonna have to do. Because we go play against them refs. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't be surprised when it happens. Because all you gotta look, Go look at Michael Parsons, man. Look at what happened with Michael Parsons. I'm talking about absolutely pathetic. The fact that Michael Parsons hardly ever get calls. And Michael Gehlken, he highlighted it, just showing it. It's a perfect clip by Michael Gehlken. Yeah. So this is going to happen. This might not happen. No, this is going to happen. So when it happened, the first thing I want the Dallas Cowboys to know is they're going to cheat you. They're going to try. Just like what happened with Philly. They going to try to cheat you, man. But the one thing that can't happen is you can't beat yourself. See, you already know you're going against the opponent and you're going against them blind refs. But you also can't beat yourself. So I would tell the Dallas Cowboys as I measure this Kool-Aid, just expect it. Expect it. Like real life, expect them to cheat you. What's up, JC? Yeah. Don't be surprised. Don't be over like, oh man, we got cheated. We always cheated, bro.
Oh, hell no.
It's just what it is.
You can't handle the truth.
So, I mean, we can't do nothing about it. Now, well, hold on. We actually can do something about it. I would also say that we need to continue to tweet, put our voices out there as much as possible. Don't be that person that's just silent, expecting the problem to fix itself. So yeah, speak about it, but in the short term, I'm not expecting major change. I mean, because how can you watch any of what was happening to Michael Parsons? How can you watch any of what was happening to him and not say that they not doing this on, like, to some degree on purpose? Like, how can you be this blind where they grabbing jerseys, they doing everything? Like, look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Man. Yeah. It's gonna happen, y'all. Just get ready. Just get ready. So, my last Kool-Aid, then I'm gonna get on the phones. My last bit of Kool-Aid got to do with my boy Bland. See, I'm being all the way honest, y'all. It was a lot of people calling for Bland to follow the number one threat. And I'm going to be all the way honest with everybody. I don't believe that he's quite ready yet. But because before he broke the record, if you being honest and you truly analyzing what was happening out there, they was targeting Bland and Bland was losing. So before we throw him in deep waters, we got to allow, in my opinion, him to naturally start to swim on his own. And I'm going to be honest, I don't want the Dallas Cowboys to even consider saying, hey, Bland, follow DK everywhere.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, it's too early for that. Yeah, it's too early for that, especially when you're dealing with somebody that you know got crazy speed, crazy freak specimen. No. Too early. All the way too early. So, yeah, man. So I just wanted to definitely give y'all my thoughts, because that's the matchup that I'm going to be looking for. That is the matchup that I'm going to be looking for in this game. Bland, are you really becoming that guy that can literally take on the best threat? This is that game that's a measuring stick game for him. Because it's some threats over there that's going to really test him. I'm being honest. And it's obviously not just Metcalf. See, Metcalf the freak, but you also got Tyler Lockett, the route runner. Right? So this game, this is the one that we got to definitely keep our eyes on. For real. This is the one. But more importantly, I want to see how my boy Bland really does when he's called upon to take on true freakish threats. Because see, and my boy Black Man, see, just keeping it real. See, I like it when y'all honest, man. Because see, we got to be honest. My boy said Samuel was working Bland all game. Yep. And listen, we obviously not knocking Bland. I'm just measuring the Kool-Aid. I'm just keeping my eyes open. And I don't want us to get too carried away in trying to put more on him than what he's truly ready for. See, because Diggs is different. Diggs, yeah, we know about him covering Jefferson one-on-one. He handled up. We know about Diggs having a guard Chase. He handled up. So we know about when Diggs played any one of them receivers from Washington. Shut down action. Diggs, when healthy, man, Diggs was trending on being this year the best corner in the league, hands down. I'm talking about hands down. And a lot of people don't talk about this. One of the most important stats that came out about Diggs is that in 2021, Diggs got clocked with the fastest game speed in the entire league. So I'm very, I like the excitement about Bland, but I really do believe we should be a little bit measured. So man, let's go and get on these phones real quick. We ain't got no super chat so far. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get on these phones, man. Y'all call on in.
Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
All right, we got the phone lines open, man. Y'all call on in. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. We freestyling. All right. So we got the call line open. All right. So we got my boy Deshaun already in the building. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, we got one-handed in the building. Y'all keep on coming in, man. We're going to go ahead and start taking these calls. All right, we got Tariq in the building. All right, let's go. One-handed. You live. Hold on, one.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, one?
Hey, great win on Thursday. Oh, okay.
Say that again.
Oh, I said great win last Thursday on Thanksgiving. It was great. It was a great win. It started off slow, and then we just ended them. The Shaq Leonard thing.
Yeah.
We have to get him, bro. We
You
cannot
think so?
let him out of the building at all. We gotta keep him from Philly, bro.
Ooh.
I don't like Jerry. Better if Shaq is like I wanna weigh my options. Nah, Jerry or Steven, you better give him that money. Don't give him a bunch, but give him enough where he cannot go somewhere else, bro. Because we need him for depth, and since it usually takes 3 to 4 weeks for him to get ramped up, he will be a great player come playoff time, since he will be fresh.
Right.
He'll be the freshest of all the linebackers in our room, and that will pay off in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially against San Fran team and how physical he is and how good he is. If he's our best, I think he's our best. If he got him, he's our best linebacker that we have. So, but yeah, we gotta get that. When it comes to Thursday, man, like, I think Gilly should. Obviously, they're not gonna follow, but I think Gilly's would be better on DK and Bland on Lockett, just because of the shiftiness, and Gilly is on the older side. The game's gonna be tough though. They got some good pieces. Leonard Williams that they got?
Mm-hmm.
They're really good on the interior, on their D line. I don't know. I know Tariq or that corner they have that's fast as hell. Forgot his name, but I don't know if he's starting. I know they have a couple injured guys I saw before the game Thursday, but yeah, we're still to get this win. It's gonna be a tough win. But what I've seen from Gino is he cannot use his legs, so that's gonna really help our pass rush. And he struggles against good pass rush. You just gotta look at that Ravens game and San Fran. Like he is not it, bro. And I hated the narrative of how Gino's better than Dak. Like, nah, it's asinine that people were saying that. But yeah, we're gonna get this win on Thursday. We just gotta focus on Seattle. Don't talk about them Philly folks. They got their win. Cool win for them. You know, we can root for them to lose on game day, but if they win, just don't talk about it. We gotta focus on our next game, man. You know
we gotta run our race. I like that.
Yeah,
we need to run
our race. We can root against them on game day when they play, but after that, you just gotta shut up. You know, good win for them. But in my opinion, when it comes to Philly, they remind me of last year's Vikings. Just like squeaking by and win.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going to be sustainable, in my opinion, when it comes playoff time, when the teams in the playoffs are going to be at their best. I really hope next week San Fran beats them, but we'll have to see. So let's focus on the Seattle game and get this done.
Good call, one-handed.
Yep.
All right. Deshaun, you are live, my brother.
Perfect. All right, boss. So I'm gonna ask you a question off the bat. So have you seen that Michael Parsons interview yet?
What I missed?
So all right, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So they asked Mike about the situation of him being hold, and Micah said, "Well, I don't want to flop like these other NBA players be flopping, because if I flop, it'll hurt my chances to get into the QB." I'm jumping up and down because I'm like, God dang it, we just talked about you flopping like this, and now you're over here telling us that you don't want to flop. So now that you're trying to complain, like to the refs, it's like you're not selling it. Like, because if you sell it enough, trust me, they'll end up calling it. But since you want to be like, I told you, it's a culture thing. Since they want to be the uphold citizens, they don't want to look like they're flopping, look like they're just, out there just doing too much.
Ooh, Deshaun. Deshaun, listen, bro. So you saw the game yesterday. Did you see when Josh Allen sold? Like where he laid on the ground like he was just hurt?
Yes.
Yeah. He used the Malcolm X by any means necessary.
Necessary.
By
and you have to do it. And I told you.
Well, Micah.
Any means. You
Mike.
have to do that. I'm
You got to do it, Micah.
But
You got to flop.
So it was that kind. That made me mad because I'm like, dude, you're never you're saying you're trying to chase greatness. Sometimes you have to, once you get up to that greatness, you have to be able to sell, act. Like every person can do. I know Jordan ain't gonna do it, but dang it, you ain't Jordan. So it's gonna come to a point where
the conference has been unlocked.
It's gonna come to a point where you have to do them type of stuff, boss. Because
I'm with you.
We talked about it in the Philadelphia game. If you would have sold some of them calls and them backed up,
right.
Philly thing's worst thing is being behind. Is being behind the ball. And
yes.
If you got them behind the ball, Micah, you got them.
You got to sell it.
Situation,
yes.
Got you.
Man.
So, Lillard, I want him personally because I want him for leadership and for being able to talk to the guys. I know, like I said, we want him to play and things like that, but I also want him from depth. But we need a dog in the room. Like, I get it, I understand, but you need someone that kind of bit that soft stuff that LVE preached to Clark and to everybody. I kind of need that washed away.
Thank you.
Previously, before LVE came in, I was telling everybody, I said, y'all, LVE, Clark has to follow LVE everywhere he's at. So the problem in the situation's been is that when you have someone that's coaching and they're trying to tell the players is they're going to follow their lead. So what's going to end up happening? They're going to end up playing like them. So now everybody's complaining Clark don't want to make a big hit. He don't want to do this. I'm like, well, you have somebody that's acting just like him. So you need someone in there to say, hey, like, see hole, hit him.
Whoa!
Like, don't be scared to like state. And if you do, that's what you have teammates for. Is to be able to help each other back. Like these defensive tackles are working their butt off, and I need my linebackers to make them pay. And then my last big thing is containment, boss. Discipline is a big thing this team, and I'm tired of every time somebody mess up that they don't discipline them and say, "Hey, I'm gonna take you out the game." I don't care if it's Michael Parsons. If you're going across that line and you're costing us plays, you need to get out of the game for a bit because you're costing me plays. And you're right about Dante. Did you see that play with Dante Fowler?
Yeah. Which one?
Fowler shot off the ball so fast. Dante, it was the one where Micah almost got there to him, but Fowler sacked him first. So I forgot like the play about it, but I'll go back and like look it. He came off the ball so fast, like Sam Howell didn't get the opportunity to drop back like 3 steps before Fowler got there. Man. And I'm seeing what you mean in the sense of he's one of the best people because the problem with my team, I'm gonna be honest with you, boss, and I'm gonna be truthful. Michael gets double teamed and nobody wins their one-on-one consistently.
Yep.
That's a big issue.
Boy, you killing this call.
Because at the end of the day, what teams are doing, they say, as long as we stop Michael, we have their defensive line. Ooh. Yes, they're going to rush us up the middle. Yes, they're going to do that. But if we can get away, we can make a play. You can't make a play, boss, if Fowler's already on him before he gets the snap of the ball. There's no way, no how.
We messing up, bro.
So
we messing up, bro. We Fowler need free Fowler.
And I understand. I get it. Armstrong has been doing very well. But I'm telling you, a big issue with this team that nobody wants to talk about is somebody has to come and be that Robin to Michael Parsons. I get it. D-Law is cool, but D-Law is more of that run stuffing. You don't want to run over that type of guy.
Yes.
He's not going to beat you on a consistent basis to get to the quarterback.
Yes.
And he's like the dirty play guy. But you need someone to be. You need someone to be able to do them type of things.
Yep.
So a lot of times, I see what you're talking about, boss. When guys get into the game, they're more hungry than ever to make a play because they know, well, shoot, I only got this many amount of time, so I have to be able to make this play before anything. And sometimes doing that, what happens is they do over too much. You remember when Wingate had a wide open interception? Guess what? It went right through his hands because he's like, shoot, I got to make this play, and he's overthinking it, and then he drops it. So, like I said, I feel like as a team, we have to start recognizing when guys are trying to better themselves and when guys are making mistakes, they need to get out for a play or so. Because discipline has to be a thing, boss. You cannot play Philly. You cannot play the 49ers and think you about to do 10 to 15 penalties and going to win the game. there's no way, no how.
Mm.
Because I promise, if you do that, bro, that's what's gonna happen. Me, you, OC, Law, everybody's gonna be talking about is what day we had 10 to 15 penalties. Now we're sitting home all over again.
You want answers?
Man, boy, I'm gonna have to clip this call out, bro. I'm gonna have to just air this call by itself, man. You killed this call, bro. I appreciate it, Deshaun.
Thanks, boss.
All right, man. That was Deshaun, man. Y'all clap it up. Clap it up.
The conference has been locked.
All right, here we go. 409, you are live.
What's up, boss? How you doing, my man?
Hey, who is this?
This is Poindexter.
Hey, how you doing, Poindexter?
Man, I'm doing great. I called. I heard your LeBron take and everything, and yeah, we need to sell some calls, But what I really wanted to talk about was this offensive line, man.
Okay.
The offensive line is becoming better than the sum of the parts. As it was highlighted in the game. They are working as a cohesive unit. Early in the season, we had injuries, and it's kind of funny that nobody's really talking about, Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith is doing the job, man. He is over there just crushing people. But the offensive line as a unit is gelling. These fellas done had, 2 or 3 games together. They done had a bye week together, and they coming together as an offensive line, man. Dak got hit twice in the game?
Yeah.
Now I know they didn't have Sweat.
No sacks.
They didn't have, what's that other dude?
Yeah.
Huh? They had, they did their fire sale with their defensive line, but still in though, man, touched twice in the whole game. And how many times he threw the ball,
Yeah.
That offensive line, man, it is definitely coming together. I think it's being overlooked, man. I don't think they're getting enough props because if they wasn't, we'd still had that bad game against the Eagles and stuff. But man, I'm ready to roll with this offensive line, man. And Dak, Dak throwing them dimes, man. And, we got Cooks in the game, Turpin in the game. Both Dowdle and Pollard is running the ball. And I really think that we're working on this running game. I think that this running game is going to get a whole lot better. Getting up on teams, passing to run. Hey, that's a good idea,
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
I ain't mad at it at all.
That was the thing that we talked about with Kellen Moore before. We would get up on the team, and now it's time to just, run the ball, run the clock out. Because one thing about, when you get a certain, it's a 2-score game, 3-score game, then the clock comes into play. Because say another team has to score. Well, if it takes them 8 minutes to score and you hold the ball for 5 minutes, game over. They don't even have time to get another score.
Right.
So that's the recipe for winning games. I saw the Eagles the other night, man. I don't know how they're doing it, man. Smoke and mirrors, baby. Smoke and mirrors, because they doing it. I got to give them all the credit, man. They 10-1. And however they doing it, they doing it. I can't see how, I don't know, boss. You got any comment on what the Eagles is doing?
Yeah, I do have a comment. Even before the season started, the Philadelphia Eagles has always been, I'm going to say this, the last 6 years, they've been a very gritty team. Gritty.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even just these past 2 years. Look at the 3 years before these past 2 years, how they had the battle to get into the playoffs. And they would. They would. The culture of Philly, they know how to close. They got some help from the refs, but still, they know how to close. So they're dangerous because they know how to close. And I also would say they're dangerous because they have a leader in Hurts that's been in big games. So he doesn't panic at all now. He been in the Super Bowl. He been in national championships. He played for the, biggest university. So he got a lot of stripes, So he's tough-minded. He's tough physically. Yeah, they somebody to take serious. They should have lost Monday.
Yeah.
They should have lost to Kansas City. Both of those games, Kansas City and Buffalo basically handed them the win, but to a degree, they also had to take it too. So I mean, they're hot, they're hot, and they winning, and they not gonna quit. A team like Philly, I put it like this: you gotta basically knock them out. Don't try to go the distance with Philly. You gotta go for the knockout.
You got to dominate. You got to make it so that, you get that cushion where, it's 2 scores. You don't give them no 1 score, shot at it. You don't keep the game 1 score. You keep the pedal on them. You get up a couple of scores and you make them work.
Yep.
But when they know they 1 score away or a field goal away or a touchdown away, they right in it, man. They figure like, hey, we can get a touchdown. We can get a field goal. But if they down 2 scores, and nobody's really had them in that position. And I think the Cowboys can put them in that position and see what they do then.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that, this team, man, is getting better and better with every game, and they want to dominate. And it's so crazy that we've been dominating teams we're supposed to dominate, but wait till we dominate that team that we ain't supposed to dominate. Woo, baby. Then what we gonna do? Hey, man, you know what? I love your content. Man, I love your takes, man. When you was telling us about that LeBron thing, about selling calls and stuff and everything.
Was I lying?
I can see. Oh, no, man. When you was talking about Tom Brady, I used to say, man, the biggest crybabies can get called.
Yep.
I don't like the crybabies, but if that's what you got to do to get that edge, is that what you got to do to get that edge?
It means necessary.
I used to see. Like I said, I used to see Jordan and all them get the calls, but one dude that I had so much respect for was my boy in Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon. People hung on all day. He never said a word, and he just worked. He just worked, dog.
Yeah.
So I like them quiet dudes that don't care. They had that, with Parsons being held on just about every play. So offensive linemen, they're like, man, look, we're going to hold him every play. You can pick the ones you want to call.
Yeah.
And then they pick the ones that they call when it really don't mean that.
Yeah.
They don't get the holding call on a score play. They going to call a holding call when it don't really mean that you up by
when it's time for them to take a knee.
Yes, then they want to call a holding call. So it's not good if they call it, not is when they call it.
Ooh, facts. Yes. You told no lie. 100% accurate on what you just said. 100%. Blind refs. Yep. And it's gonna happen again. I'm ready for it. It's like, man, I'm ready for it. When they cheat us again,
You wasn't use this up, okay?
I'm just gonna, cause see, I want the Cowboys to know it. I'm like, that we not gonna get calls today. But I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna do my thing in terms of flopping and acting and doing all that kind of stuff. But I already know they're not gonna give us our calls today. It's just what it is. But man, appreciate the call, man. I got you locked in now. So next time you call in, hold on real quick. Oh, hold on real quick. The phone dropped. My fault. We got us a super chat too, man. My boy. Let me get these super chats. We got a couple on. All right, man. Got us a couple of super chats that came in, man. Appreciate this from my boy Common Sense. Something going on with my phones, y'all. It just disconnected. Hold on real quick. Let me try to get my phones back. because Tyreek was in there. I want to hear from my boy. Y'all give me 1 second to fix these phones. Let me listen. I'm the one flying these planes, so y'all be patient with your boy. All right. So first super chat. This is real. My boy Common Sense say, win in spite of. Yep. That's how we got to go into it. Win in spite of. That's exactly how we got to go into it. Then the second hashtag is remain the villain. That's another reason why I want Darius Leonard. Does this defense have a chip? Is there anger on this D? Huh? Just keeping it real, man. I think with Darius Leonard, even if he ain't playing, you go get an emotional leader. That type of stuff that rub off on others. The tone setter. That's what I want. Hold on, let me check these phones. Say, I don't know what happened to the phones, y'all. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm back in there. Y'all call back. Hold on real quick. Then I got this other super chat. Y'all give me a second to pull it up. Okay, we got Tariq still in here. Yeah. But my boy Tariq is patient. Man, he's so patient. Tariq.
Yo,
what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, boss?
Man, my phone was tripping.
Cooling.
Hold on, let me read this last super chat.
That's cool.
Then it's me and you, big dog. I just want to get this last one in.
Go ahead.
Hold on real quick. My boy with the super chat said, and then it's on me and you. He said, I'll run it back in the morning. We got Seattle. Cowboys for life. SAG life. Man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and the super chats, everybody. Oh, we got another one. We got one more that just came in. My boy Gary Bryan said, we have to send a message Thursday night against the Sea Chickens. We have to come out fast and not mess around playing lethargic football. See, Gary, that's a big test. And see, we've been answering that test. Gary, you notice that we ain't been saying we play down the competition no more. We ain't hearing that. We are not hearing that. So if we do it again on Seattle, the Cowboys have already hit another level. For real. Speak your mind, Tyreek. What you got?
Well, I'm going to say this. Great win Thursday, Thanksgiving. That was a great win. And against a division opponent that we needed that win. I'm looking at the Seattle game like this. We need that win too because we need to go 2-2 within that conference, especially in the NFC. We need that game just as much as they need that game because that's a playoff game for both teams. If you really look at how everything is, the seeding is going or how the schedule is playing out, we need that game just for the NFC, period, in that conference. But Seattle is one of those teams that we always kind of have a dog fight with at times, especially when they had the Legion of Boom in there and when they had Russell over there. We always had a back and forth with them. Some games we'll lose, some games we'll win against them. It's like an up and down game because Pete Carroll, he always had pretty good teams over there in Seattle, even when they was bad. For some reason, we always battled with them. Yeah, so I'm real focused on Thursday night to see what we're gonna do, and I do agree. Let's not come out here slow. I want to score fast on these dudes and impose our will on them, just like we did with the Washington Redskins. Right? I just want to impose our will on these dudes, man, offensively and defensively. And I think that we can do it. Because I see that we hitting a different gear. We in that mode that we hitting a different gear right now at this part of the season, and that's what we need to do.
Now the Shaquille Griffin. I mean, what's his name? Is Shaquille what?
Yeah, Leonard.
Shaquille Leonard.
Shaquille Leonard.
I would love that. Okay, yeah, I'd love to have him on this team because, like you said, we like that linebacker. He's a veteran, and we need some more chippy dudes on this team. And like I'm hearing that Marcus Peterson might release too. He's a veteran. He's a chippy veteran. We do need more dogs on this team. And my thing is, let's do what the previous teams did that went to the Super Bowl, or the ones that was attempting to go to the Super Bowl. Add more pieces to your team. You know what I mean? If you got a chance to add more veteran dogs to your team to get these dudes, you know what I mean, when especially close to playoff time, to have them ready to go, why not do it?
And see,
in case somebody lay down and say, ouch.
And see, this is the thing, Tyreek. I don't even know why we trying to make this hard. Like, this ain't hard. We already was lacking depth before the season started. Do you remember the final cuts? Everybody looked and said, what we doing at linebacker? You remember that? You remember? Yeah. Like, the on the final cut, we was like, wait, no Cox? What we doing? You know? And then you got rid of Harper too? Like, I don't even know why this is an issue. You know what I mean? It's like, let's at least see what he got. You know? Cause see, this is the thing. Clark and them go get first dibs anyway. Bell and them go get first dibs anyway. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
So we gonna probably see him basically for emergency purposes. We gonna treat him just like we do Evans. We gonna treat him like a bastard. For real. But if we need him, maybe he could be T.Y. Hilton. You see what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is too, though, boss, not to cut you off.
You good?
We seen, what was that last week when what's my man name? You just said his name, Bell, hit the carpet.
Yeah, right. Man,
so,
like, thank you. Keep going.
Yeah, so that lets you know that if that guy go down, who you got to back him up? Clark?
Right. Yeah.
You need this dude. You better go get him.
We thin as is.
If that back good,
right?
Get him.
I have no problem with it because we thin as is. Right. Yeah.
Exactly. And then at the same time, the Joneses, well, at least Jerry Jones is softening up. He's softening up even more. He wants to go for it. I think he believes, and this organization believes, that we got the right team to go for it, especially this year with the quarterback. You know, I mean, this is one of the Dak is playing the best football he ever played, man.
Yeah.
It's this year. He's playing the best football. Why not go for it all right now? So if you got to add a couple more pieces to this team to make them an even better team going into this playoff situation, let's do it. Why wait?
Yeah.
Why let the rich get richer? These people always getting rich. If we're gonna be mad as hell,
you go to
goddamn Philly.
I know.
We're gonna be pissed.
Say, wait.
You can't handle the truth.
Finish it,
bruh.
Another one.
Don't let them out the building tomorrow. Lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Like Mr. Clark can lead on me. Chain the doors.
Man, chain the doors. Get the chains on the doors.
Chain the doors, man. You
chain
can't
the
go
doors,
nowhere, bro. And if Steven say something, kick him out the room. You know what I mean? You gotta get that dude a little extra money, man, to be here, and his medical check out. You go ahead and do what we gotta do, man. and I that's what I want to see from the team, because that lets me know, and I really believe it lets the fan base know that we going for it. We go ahead and don't let this dude out the building. We going for it. That means that we really going for it. We ain't playing no games.
The Dallas Cowboys going forward is different than other teams. See, when we go forward, we go forward on a budget. That's why he makes sense. Like, going forward us is a trade for a 5th rounder. Right? Yeah. Other teams, when they going forward, they'll get rid of a 3rd or 2nd. When we go forward, we get rid of a 5th. So this is a perfect flawed free agent, which is gonna make him cheap.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And he's mad. He trying to show he got something left in the tank. I like all the factors of him joining us right now. Most importantly, he brings a swag and an attitude that we lack. I'm being all the way honest, bro. That's asking a lot for Bale, a first-year linebacker, and Clark to really, truly, fully embody being the leader of the D. Too damn young. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Just too young. They dogs, but you asking a lot out of them young bulls. Sometimes you gotta get somebody out there with a voice. See, Jason Peters was not the player that Tyler Smith is, but he was the voice that he needed. You know what I mean? He was the voice that he needed, bruh.
Yep.
So you can't, So for everybody that keeps saying, man, Gilly is really helping them young corners. Well, what y'all think Darius go do? What is Darius go do? Of course he go do the same thing. Of course. What's your thoughts?
Yes. My thoughts is you need as many veterans as you can get on the team, especially people that don't been through the trenches. You know what I mean? I've been in the trenches and know what it looked like to go to war. Clark and Bell don't know what it looks like to really go to war like that because they wasn't really playing in those playoff games last year. They don't know what it takes to win a playoff game.
Right.
They got spots. That's it. You see Clark out there missing goddamn tackles, overrunning plays. You see Clark out there doing. I'm like, what's going on with him?
Yeah.
He got taught by the wrong teacher.
Yes.
I feel like LVE was the wrong teacher for him. You know what I mean? I feel like LVE was the wrong teacher for those dudes.
Man.
I think they need a dog back there with them.
Me too.
To make them really roam and go get the ball.
Yep.
You know, I want linebackers like we had, I need to see linebacker play like I seen when Mike McCarthy was coaching in Green Bay when he had Clay Matthews over there.
Right.
A lot of people don't remember this. Mike McCarthy told them when they was playing Pittsburgh, I'll never forget this as long as I live. They was playing Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl. Mike McCarthy told Clay Matthews, go get me the ball. Clay went and got him the ball. That's type of linebackers I want on this team. When the coach say, go get me the ball so this offense can go score. Those are dogs. Those are dogs, bro.
Yeah.
And what we look like sitting back, not trying to improve our defense when other teams around the league that we got to go against, they're improving their teams. A lot of people might say that San Francisco getting Chase wasn't a big deal. Yeah, the hell it was. You got 2 first rounders on that line that played in college together, that know each other's tendencies, that's going to a dominating defense. Yeah, that's a big damn deal, especially in the trenches. So, and that's where the game's won and lost, in the trenches, man. So I'm not trying to compare us to nobody else, but I just want our team to improve. Well, if we got a chance to improve, let's do it. Let's not let a dollar amount hold us back. If it's a guy that can help us, you know what I mean? We need some, what they call it? We need some journeymen, people that hit men for hire on this team. There's nothing wrong with that. Philly been doing it for a minute. They've been doing it for a minute. Why can't we do it? Why we got to be all, our guys and nothing at all? That's bull, man.
My boy Big Santana say Leonard is the last Infinity Stone. Man, I have a feeling, Big Santana, for real. For real. Mm-hmm. Our defense needs some, and it's not even just a play. It's not even just a play. The thing is the thing that made me rank him number 1 was how the film that he put out, obviously with South Carolina, but then it was his leadership. When I saw him leading men the way that he was, and everybody was playing harder because he was on that D, I was like, bro,
yep,
he is the one. Now, nobody was with me. I was by myself when I said he the one. I ain't gonna never forget, I had a certain group, this old weird Facebook group. A lot of them weirdos came in there. Am I seeing this right? You have Darius Leonard as the number 1 linebacker? Then another one was like this, Tyreek. I didn't want to say anything, but I noticed it too. And I'm like, yeah. Listen, because I sincerely saw what I saw. So I'm imagining that same type of leader, even if he ain't playing. Some people look you in your face and say, man, you playing like a hoe. And they tell you, that's Darius Leonard. Man, y'all playing scared out here. You know what I mean? And they wake you up.
Yep.
They wake you up.
Yep.
So if you come out flat, even if he on the sideline, he gonna act a fool. You need that type of person on your D. Don't be asking these young boys to do that. How you gonna ask these young dudes, breath smelling like Similac? Dudes sitting down when they piss. They young. No, man, you can't expect them dudes to be no bulls. They gonna play like they are young. You need that G in the room, even if he don't play.
Yep. I believe that too.
Man, good call, Tyreek, man. Tyreek, you always go hard, bro.
All right, I'll let y'all, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Cowboy Nation, stand up. All right, man. That's your boy Tyreek. So, man, anyway, man, yeah. So, my final words is, man, first of all, I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to do it. And see, start, where we going to do a show? Start, like, me and you, we need to do a show. Like, for real. Like, don't make me beg you. All right? I ain't finna do all that. But you right, Star. Stargazer Sports say need leadership in the linebacker room. Yep. And we've been needed real leadership. Not that old LVE leadership. No, we need real leadership. The real kind. Yes, man. Yes. And then my boy Tyrone Church said Leonard is a LVE replacement. Let me take one more call. Let me take this call real quick. Hello?
Hey, boss. How are you?
Hey, before you get going, Jessica, you got to write down the new number because you keep calling that old number.
The new number?
Yes.
I'm
write this
calling
down.
the old one?
Yes. Let me give you the new number.
I thought I was calling the new one.
No, that's all good. Let me just give it to you so we'll be on the same page.
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Let me get the paper. My pen.
No problem. We go get Jessica all the way lined up because Jessica is the only one that still calls the old number. But we go get you tightened up today, though, Jessica. We gonna get you right. Let me know when you ready.
Okay.
It's 253-993-3539. So lock that in your phone. And so what?
253-993-3539.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you got?
I'm calling.
No, you good.
Well,
You good.
I'm calling because, like I said, I don't understand why all this hype is about this guy. Technically, they say they call the young because the young is strong. And our boys are out there balling right now. And we're not hurting for players. So if we don't get this guy, we shouldn't be mad. We shouldn't be upset. Our boys is on fire right now. I don't care who is saying, well, they ain't be nothing. They planned everybody on their schedule. They planned the team. It is not the Dallas Cowboys' fault who is not doing well in the game. It is a lot of AFC and other players that teams, they are very low in ranking, and y'all sitting up here complaining, and our boys are 8-3, not 3-8. Deron Bland is out there balling. Hankins is out there balling. Sam is out there balling. They don't even use the good guys that we have most of the time. They putting them in and taking them out, putting them in and taking them out. What is working needs to be left out on the field so they can get the job done. When you take somebody out, every time they take a certain player out, then there you go. You got somebody that get by. Jordan Lewis. Leave the ones that's getting the work done out on the field. I understand, take them out, give them a little rest, a little breather. If they're getting tired or something like that, rotate them. Yeah. But when they're hot, you don't take them out. You let them stay hot and keep rolling with the punches.
So, Jessica.
That is where the mistakes come in.
What if one of those linebackers get hurt?
If one of the linebackers get hurt, we have plenty of linebackers.
We do?
To back up.
I don't think we do, Jessica.
We got plenty of players, though, boss. We
No,
do.
we don't.
We saw them in action. Yes, we have.
Okay, we
They
lost.
don't get to play
We
all
lost
of us.
Cox. We lost Harper.
Who?
Cox, Jabril Cox. He's gone. We lost Harper.
Gone where?
He not on our team. He didn't make the final roster. Yeah, he's gone. Like, and Bell just had something happen this previous game. We don't know what it was, but he was out the game for a little while. And we was only left with 2 linebackers on the whole team. 2. Then Clark, don't forget, Clark had neck surgery. The same surgery that LVE had. Who's to say if he could go out? Like,
But they don't let Sam Williams play a lot, so we got him.
yeah, but see, the problem with Sam Williams and Michael Parsons playing linebacker, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. It's almost too late. It's almost too late in the season for those guys to go from playing a lot of edge to being committed to the cerebral
But we have
side.
a lot of players that can play all over the field. So, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think we
You
do,
gotta just put
especially
them out there and let
linebacker.
them cook.
Especially linebacker. Because, see, linebacker, that's like, to be a real good middle linebacker, you got to be the brains of the defense. It take a while to be that. It take a while. You know? Like, think about, like...
But Michael Parsons came in playing all over the field.
Well, but then because of injuries, they, as a rookie, they put him at the edge, and he mostly got reps at edge. And this is the problem with Michael Parsons. I'm being all the way honest with you, Jessica. He don't really even identify as a linebacker, even though they throw him out there. And I'm gonna be honest, he didn't put in the offseason work to be a linebacker. There's a slight divide between him and Quinn on his role. A lot of people not talking about that. But remember, in the offseason, he called himself a defensive end. Then Quinn came out and said he's an off-ball linebacker that can pressure. And so remember in the San Fran game, when they asked him about the linebackers, what did he say? Man, I just get after the passer. That's them. So he don't even really identify as a linebacker. So I can't trust you if you don't see yourself that way. And if you didn't put in the offseason to fully prepare. And even when I watch Michael Parsons playing linebacker, he didn't put in that work. Like, even his drops are bad. He backpedals like a DB instead of shuffle drops like you're supposed to when you drop it into your zone. Like, he did. I could just tell he did not put in the work for linebacker. He has not. And it's more than linebacker than just being fast. So listen, if we get Darius, I'm not saying take out Bell and take out Clark. I'm saying I like it because of the insurance. That's all. You know what I mean? He just additional insurance in case something happened. We not in a panic mode in December, or worse, in January going into the playoffs.
Okay. And another thing, I'm just so sick and tired of our fans. I don't get y'all. I don't get the fan base. I've been seeing it popping up in all over chat. Why are y'all so focused about Philadelphia because they 10-1? Who cares? Y'all act like the season is finna be over. We got a whole bunch of more games to go. And we got to play them after we play the Seahawks. You don't know what the outcome gonna be. Just like y'all want the boys to lose. Y'all are some dead victory killers. Y'all are some victory killers. Instead of y'all being hyped about our team and cheering them on, they see y'all stupid comments, bro. Didn't Boss say our voice matter? So if you want your voice to matter, won't you put it out there to matter worth something to encourage your team? Like you said, you behind them, well then be behind them. I'm sick of y'all talking about Philly. Nobody care. And everybody know Philadelphia will not be where they is if they didn't have, I don't care how you say you don't want to hear nothing about the referees. The referees help them.
Yeah.
They horse collared that man, and they did not throw the flag. And that's how they got over on Josh Allen them. And they felt like they didn't have nothing to play for. One thing about our team, they can't let people get in their head, especially fans, flicker fans, who act like they form and then 1 minute they talking crazy and more worried about another team and where that team is ranking at. Nobody care about them she-girls. You need to be focused on Dallas Cowboys and encourage your team to go out there and play like we know they can ball.
Yeah, we need to run our race.
We see what they about. Our quarterback is about. Y'all got to do better, fans. Y'all got to stop this. This is Victory Monday, and y'all are killing it with all this whining and stuff like that. Stop it. Our boys are 8-3, not 3-8. Like you see some of these people out here are 6 and something.
So what are people saying, Jessica? Because I ain't really seeing it.
I've been seeing stuff in the comments about the Eagles and all of that. Man, we ain't studying the Eagles. We'll worry about them when we have to play them next week. This week is about getting the game plan together and whooping them Seahawks, chicken.
Well, Jessica,
don't nobody care about Eagles.
Well, I will say this.
I don't care about them being 10-1.
I'll say this.
They just 2 up from Dallas.
I'll say this. They just played yesterday. So for people that really wanted, us to get closer to winning the division, I think that's what people are concerned about. I don't think
who cares?
I don't think
we
people
win
like
we do. Long as our boys make it to the playoff, and long as they go past the playoff and go on and get
it ain't just like that, Jessica. It ain't just like that. See, it's a reason why some of these fans care about if they won or not, because look at what Dallas has been doing when we playing at home. Dallas broke a record this year. Hold on, Jessica. Hold on, Jessica. Dallas broke a record this year for home field blowouts. So some fans want us to play at home. That's why they're concerned about Philly winning. I don't think people love Philly. They more so like, damn, I wanted them to lose so that we can get closer to winning the division, because if we can get them at the house, that's what some people thinking, Jessica. I don't think it's as bad as what you think.
No, boss. Literally, yes. They all on Twitter talking about, congratulations. I'm not hating on nobody, but I'm not congratulating nobody for being 10-1 when they're getting help from the ref. And they out there doing stuff that they can cause injury to that man. That man horse collared that man and picked that man up and slammed him into that doggone ground with his helmet. Oh. It had not been a helmet on, they could have gave him a concussion. Yeah. That's something serious. You doing too much. Yeah. You want to win, y'all are doing too much. They do too much. And that's why I'm not congratulating them. I ain't trying to be no killer, but it's TVO. It's time to stop worrying about Philly, what they got going on. It's about focus on all Cowboys. I'm serious. I don't care. I don't care why they rank it. Because, like I say, they can be that 1 minute, and then when they get to certain places, what if they don't make it to where they want to be? And then next thing you know, they at home. I'm worried about my boys playing one game at a time and winning one game at a time and getting where they want to be. I don't care about them either. I'm just saying, I don't like seeing all that in the chat, and I don't like seeing it all over the Twitters and stuff, because if we seeing it, the Cowboys seeing it. And I like for stuff to be out there, positive stuff out there for them, not negative. I'm sorry. Because if they was losing, then y'all be up here whining. But they are doing their best to get up where they want to go. And they need encouragement, not all of this belly aching.
I'm with you.
Y'all have a good one. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jessica. Call on in, Chris 214. Yeah, I'll take one more call. Call in, Chris. My boy Chris said, can I call in, man? Yeah.
There are 2 participants in the conference. Please announce yourself. The conference has been locked.
All right, Chris. You are live, big dog. No, hold on. 910. You live.
Yeah, this is Gary, man. What's going on?
What's up, Gary?
Gary Bryant, man. What's happening? Hey, listen, we have to have this win on Thursday night, man. If we get Leonard, cool, we get Leonard. But my focus is on getting this win on Thursday night, because this is going to set the tone for us. You know, because we'll have Philly coming up next. We have to set the tone early. We can't come out lackadaisical. We can't come out soft, lagging behind. We can't have dead ball penalties. I'm so hyped for this game, man. I'm real hyped about this game. You know, we can't have no slip-ups. None. We 2 games out in the division, 2 games behind Philly. We just can't have no slip-ups, man. We almost got to play. I ain't gonna say we got to play perfect football against Seattle, but we have to send a message against Seattle. We have to, no question.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as Leonard is concerned, I hope we get him. We would have a better chance of signing Leonard if Stephen Jones is not in the room.
Yeah.
If it's him and Jerry one-on-one with his agent, then we'll have an excellent chance of signing Leonard.
I agree.
But as long as Stephen Jones is in the room, he's gonna cut corners. He's gonna try to pitch pennies. You know how it do. You know how it go.
I agree.
And you know what I'm saying? I've been a Cowboy fan since I was 10 years old. That's 1975, man. I'm 58 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to see the boys. I need to see them boys come out with urgency. And we do need a dog in the locker room, boss. We need one in the locker room.
We do.
We haven't had a serious dude in the locker room. I'm gonna be honest, since Michael Irvin. We haven't had one since then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need a dog in the locker room that changes the
a James
tone
Washington.
in the locker room. That's where
a Charles Haley.
That's where it starts. Right. That's where it starts. It starts in the locker room. If it don't start in the locker room, then you can cancel what you do on the field. It ain't gonna matter.
Yep. Yeah. We need somebody that
That's all I got, dog.
spread that attitude like fire. Appreciate the call, Gary.
Yeah, boss.
That was a good call. All right. Chris 214, you the last one, bro.
What's going on, boss?
Chilling.
I just want to speak about, I feel like a bit of the reason why we gotta kind of peek over our shoulder to look at, at what the Eagles are doing is because, we kind of did it to ourselves by losing to Arizona. We lost to the 49ers. And, of course, we lost to the Eagles. So, there's nothing wrong with peeking over to see what they're doing, hoping they're losing. Because at the end of the day, I feel like as fans, we all have that mindset of anything that can help the Cowboys, that's what we're going to hope for. Not injury, but, you know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just with the Eagles, it's just, man, it's like they got away with 2 games. I'm not gonna say it's over as far as us trying to get the number 1 seed and trying to win out in like the NFC East, but you know, it's getting a little tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting a little tight. The Eagles, they still gotta play the Giants twice. So just
Well, hold
like
on.
I say, I ain't losing hope.
So Chris, this is what I'm gonna say. Remember last year? All we got to do is think to last year. Philly was hot as hell last year, and what happened?
Hot. Yeah.
Hurts the last 4 games got hit, and they had to finish it out with Minshew. You know what I'm saying? So he's still gimping around too. He's still gimping around. Obviously, I'm not wishing injury on him. What I'm saying is,
of course,
it's early, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they just need, and they can drop one of them games that people don't think they go drop. Yes, they can lose. You know what I mean?
They could,
Just like we lost to Arizona, and that was unexpected. And let's look at what really happened. We walked into Arizona without Zach Martin, without Tyron Smith, and without Tyler Smith. And Diggs just got hurt and was out for the year. We was bleeding out, bro, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, if there was a game to kind of not be off your rocker, it was that one. You know what I mean? It was that. So,
true.
So it's early, bro. That's why I say let's just run our race. Let's just run our race. Like, we looking at Philly, but more so, like a real player, I'm looking at me. You feel me?
Right.
Because a real player don't look over when somebody taking a piss. They just look down at them.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Concentrate on us. Concentrate on us. Concentrate on us. Concentrate on us doing the stuff we gotta do. Concentrate on us being physical. Concentrate on us closing out. You know what I mean? And let's just run our race.
Yeah. Most definitely. And I got one more question. Now I missed like the first 20 of your show. And I know you were saying about with Darius Leonard. Do you feel like he's gonna be like another the guy that we signed and like the free agent?
Evans,
the other linebacker that we got,
Evans,
that we don't. Like, do you think? Like, do you think it's gonna be like another one of them to where?
Yo, I think it's gonna be one of those. Let me be all the way honest with you. It's gonna be one of those where's Waldo's. How do we treat all our free agents? We treat them like bastards. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So,
that's true,
but we might need them for emergency purposes. We might need them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, because it's sad, bro. It's sad. Listen, bro, it's sad that I know the politics so damn bad with this team, bro. Listen, I'm being honest, bro. It's sad that when I saw Evans getting a lot of tick in the first quarter about 2 weeks ago, I said before Michael Gelkin came out and said it officially, I said LV is not coming back. I said it during the watch party. I said the fact that we seeing Evans this much.
I was in there.
Yeah, I said he is not coming back. Yeah, am I Nostradamus or something? Am I a prophet? Nah. Nope. I just know the politics. It's like, nah. The fact that we seeing him, that means LV not coming back. Because if it was a chance for LV to come back, we would have never saw Evans. That's how we do.
Nope.
So if we do get,
that's sad that you know that.
And I knew it. I said it before Michael Gelkin. Michael Gelkin said it on Monday. I said it Sunday. I said it Sunday. I said as soon as I saw Evans, I said, "Oh, LV ain't coming back." I said he's done.
I was in there. Yeah.
You know, was I wishing it on him? No. It's just I know the politics. It's like we treat free agents like bastards. Like, think, bro.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you something else that's messed up too, Chris?
What's up?
A lot of people ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it, bro. We using Cooks so wrong. If we listen, Cooks could be used a whole lot more than what we doing. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
Definitely.
Man, yeah. Cause the moment we decided to ramp him up, he went ape crazy. And then Harley targeting him against Washington, he still had way more yards than CeeDee Lamb. The few times that we even attempt to go vertical with Cooks, teams paint.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, man, listen, the front office ain't dummies. Like, the front office know
they not dumb.
Who are the New York Giants. I mean, we could go out there and beat them. So they know what they're doing to where you know that it's going to be a low risk because you have a way better roster. So just like I say, I feel like that game was we just going to quiet up the fans a little bit against this low tier team just to, you know what I'm saying, to make them be quiet for just a little bit. But we want to see more. I want to see more Brandon Cooks. Not against the Giants. I want to see it against everybody.
Yeah. And see, and my boy said, Evans been getting snaps. Do y'all watch the game? Yeah. He don't get enough snaps. That's our whole point.
Right.
Like, I'm not that dude that's gonna say he got 6 snaps, so that's cool. Nah, I ain't that dude.
That's not cool.
That's not cool. Nah. And then you can't even get he can't even get in a flow. Just like we can't expect no running back to get 6 touches and be in the flow. You can't give no linebacker 6 snaps and be like, okay, you know, he in the flow. Nah, bro. You can't get in no flow in no damn 6 snaps.
But Rico first carry be in the flow and we still don't give him the ball.
Say, that's a whole, well, I understand the Rico though, cause see, I like that they keeping Rico on the pitch count. I ain't gonna lie, bro. His injury history, man. We got to be careful. We can't just, you know what I mean. We can't go 80. You know what I'm saying? We can't go 100. You know what I'm saying? No, but we got to keep Rico. We got to keep Rico at the speed limit.
But I want to see him at least with 10 carries, at least 10.
I can see 10. Yeah, 10. Yeah. 10, 12, 18, Not 18 a lot. I say 15. I say 10, 15. Yeah, 12
but I'm gonna let
15.
you go, boss. I love your show. I tweeted out your show on Twitter, man.
I saw it.
Doing it. You deserve a lot of man. Like, you deserve a lot of credit. You made me woke to a lot of things. I met you from Law Nation on The Final Word. Been rocking with you ever since. I love your channel. Keep doing it. We need more people like you. Your voice matter. Keep it up.
Man, appreciate it, man. That was Chris 214.
Yes, sir.
That was Chris the Great 214. Yes, indeed. That's the last call too. So yeah, man. Y'all stay on the lookout this week, man. We got some stuff that's coming. Let me kind of. Y'all give me a second to kind of push all the stuff we got coming this week. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me just kind of show off a little bit. So obviously tomorrow at 8 o'clock, because Jessica said she didn't get the notification. So, you know, I always try to come on around 8 o'clock. So even if you don't get the notification, be looking for my channel around 8, Monday through Wednesday. So we got that coming, obviously. Then we also have, you know, the day of the game, we gonna be doing a watch party. So y'all definitely come out to that. We go always do a post game. We go faithfully do that, you know, every time. So y'all check that out. We also got Boss Candy coming up on Wednesday, you know. So we got a full week, you know. So we So we got a full week. And we're not even done with that. Then obviously we got Boss Slang, and that's Thursday. You know what I mean? So we got Boss Land at 11 on Thursday during the day. Then we have the watch party during the game, the post game on Thursday. Wednesday is going to be Boss Candy. And then obviously Tuesday, the final word. I will be also dropping more short form content. So make sure you got that bell on. Make sure that bell is rocking, because that's how you go get it. Make sure you hit that bell, because when I drop stuff, that's how you gonna know. So I'm getting ready to definitely drop some more stuff. Y'all be on the lookout tomorrow. Yeah, but it's Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. Peace.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.